Now, certain fundamentals everybody has to understand in Tai Chi. The first thing is circle. Everything goes in a circle. Like when you start Tai Chi, like this, breathe is up, circle. This pole number 2, whenever you go up, you breathe in. Whenever you come down, you breathe out. So in, I want everybody to get some good Tai Chi habits before you get further. So circle and up is in, down is out. Good morning. We have 13 people here today. Okay. Now the first thing is to remember the principle of Tai Chi. The root is the feet, the shape is your hands, the control is your hips. So the hips control everything. So for example, when I raise the hands, the key is not that much in the hands. When I first visualize the hips to sink, to pull down, to create enough force, equal opposite, these pieces. So hips go down, hands go up. Okay, I'm going to turn my back on the Zoom people so that I'm reminding everybody. So over the left foot, to the right. Now, so the beginning of Tai Chi, so it is breathing. Without sit. Now just do this one for a couple of minutes. Now don't underestimate the power of this simple exercise. So when you do this completely relaxed, your focal point should be the hips. And then there can balance the blood pressure. For people with high blood pressure, we lower it. For people with low blood pressure, we raise it, balance the blood pressure. And also, you do this very relaxedly, so it helps you to calm your mind. Now, the kind of feeling you should get is as you're doing this, you should feel that your hands are floating in the air. Now, stop and go for a moment at this point. So you lift the right foot, so you pivot on the right heel to your right side, and then shift the weight to the front foot. Lift the left heel, pivot on the left toe down. And watch me in this very fine thing. So my hand up, my foot up, pivot. At this point, my left heel up, pivot on the left toes, until the body completely face the side. It's the morning. Everybody will get you. Do it again. Keep it. Now to this point is one move. This goes start to Tai Chi. So at this point, watch my posture. My left hand pointing on the ground, my right hand pointing in the front. And then the next movement is called left thrust posture. So use your hips to make the turn until the two hands form a circle. So you're like holding a ball here. You shift the weight to the right foot. Left leg step 45 degrees forward. And here's the hips and turn. At this end, your hips turning to the left. Your left palm pointing at the heart. So this is one movement. Called left glass burst tail. Remains. If you do it correctly, you should feel the whole body emptying up, all the stresses gone, and the whole body like floating in the air. So far, so good. Now, at this point, keep turning until you form a ball again. Put the ball on the left side, shift the right leg to the front. So you're still holding a ball in this position. And then this is called glass burst step arms. At this position, the right arm is serving like a hook. The left hand under the ground. Keep turning until two hands together and open up. This is called pull. And then turn until you hold another ball here. And then left hand and right wrist first. Sit. And then push. This is one movement called glass burst tail. The reason why it's called glass burst tail, because in this position, okay, it's like the right hand holding the bird, holding a bird. The left hand up in the burst tail. That's why it's called glass burst tail. Every Tai Chi movement has a name, and the name picturizes the motion. So, is it too much for the beginners?
Good morning, Sifu. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning. Let's start the Tai Chi for the ball. There's glass burst tail. For the ball again. Glass burst tail bounce. Now this is repeated many times in Tai Chi. So you should get used to this one. Stop. Now these are called the four direct motions of Tai Chi: straight, south, north, east, west. So we call straight. And Tai Chi has 8 positions. Also the 4 angles where we come to later on. Once again, we've been now the key of learning Tai Chi is at the beginning stage. Don't worry too much about precision. Show you the precision, so you have an image. Just do it repeatedly, repeat until you can do it without thinking. When you can do Tai Chi without thinking, you approach a stage called moving meditation. So you're moving, but your whole mind and body very calm. Okay. And because of softness, they help you a lot in the day-to-day work. So the brain has a chance to calm down. And when the brain calms down, when the whole body is relaxed, it doesn't mean it has no power. Because when you turn over time, your muscles twisting. It's like a rope. The fiber of the rope, if you don't turn, it breaks easily. Once you turn, it becomes tough. Okay, for example, very soft movement. Very soft, just like that. Okay, Now I'm going to lead you to one more motion. For the ball. Bounce. Pull. Squeeze. And motion. Now one more. Sit. Single whip. Very good. Now, because the name is called single whip and the ending position is to be like this. The most common mistake is one hand lower. The two hands should be the same level. Okay. So that's called single whip. Single whip and glass burst tail and single whip are like twins. They are repeated the most frequently throughout the Tai Chi set. So get used to these two movements after this Tai Chi set is done. But it's very powerful. So it's actually a very useful self-defense technique. So when you do this, one more time, then we do the fundamentals. Start the Tai Chi. Hold the ball. Left glass first tail. Hold the ball again. Glass first tail bounce. Pull. Squeeze. And push. And single whip. And stop. Now, when we stop in Tai Chi, there's a breathing we do in Tai Chi very specific. So breathe in. Left hand on top of your head, don't touch. Right hand on top of your left hand, don't touch. And breathe out. Now, the reason why it's so extended, number one, it deepens the breathing. Number two, it loosens up the joints. So for people who hurt the shoulders, okay, by doing this, can actually help a lot. Or if you feel very short breathing, like that, or you feel excited, this is a good way to calm down. So you can just do this one as a moving meditation technique. So breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Our Tai Chi form is called the Yang style Tai Chi, which is called the second generation Tai Chi. First generation is the Chen Tai Chi. In the Yang Tai Chi, emphasize on big circles, everything big circles, and also softness, even movements. And like Chen is fast and slow. Okay. Now, and then we cut up the Tai Chi set and build a series of single movements from the Tai Chi set called the Tai Chi Qigong 18 form, 18 movements. Okay, so 4 fast swings and the rest will be slow. So open left leg, so the Y. The first one is big swing arms. Now, if you don't have time to do the Tai Chi set, at least you can do the 18 form every morning. That will give you very good health benefits. Now, breathe in, arms facing, turn, breathe in, hands to the head, breathe in, hands beyond your head, turn the palms face front, and breathe out. Now this one helps your shoulders and neck, but more so works on your liver channel. So it's an anti-cancer exercise. If you do this one every day, you have a high chance to prevent cancer from ever happening. And stop. Sleeping. So every time you stop at one segment, do the breathing. Second is a Tai Chi snake swing. Same as a 4-point tap. Breathe in, breathe out, tap your neck, shoulders, ribs and hips and up. Up to your neck and stop. So this exercise is good to detox and also to relax and also to open up the joints. The third one is clean swing. Wide step. Left hand behind your right hand behind your back. Right hand behind your back, left hand breathe in, breathe out. And change hands. And stop. The last or fourth swing is called eagle swing. So open your left leg half shoulder wide, breathe in on your toes and breathe out squat. And stop. That's about all the fast movements. Now we go to the formal Tai Chi movements. First is called Dan Yao, meaning sitting on your waist. Open left leg, wide step. Breathe in, breathe out, sit. Keep the back straight. Breathing up. As human beings, when we get older, our whole body lose density, and bones become brittle, muscles become tense. So one could say why Tai Chi people live so long, so healthy, because of softness. Like babies, you look at babies like jello. Now don't change hands, breathe into the back, breathe out, sit. Breathe in hands to the top, King Kong sitting. Breathe out, sit. Now sit and stop, palms face out. The base part of your hands, turn the body to the left side, right hand to the front. Look at the front right hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember, all Tai Chi movements had to be in the circle. So the circle, when small, is like twisting strings thread to become a rope. And if you look at the rope, the power is 100 times less separated fiber. That's where Tai Chi got the power from. Stop. Lotus ring. Fingers pointing. Breathing up, breathe out to your left side down. Breathing up. Breathe out to your right side down. Breathing up. Now this exercise is very good for your liver and your spleen. And stop and cross hands. Sit, right hand on the outside, bend all the way backwards. Breathe in and breathe out. At the top, straight down, open at the bottom. This exercise really works on the triceps. It's make it more smooth and strong. At the top, turn to your left side, fold an arm stance, one knee straight, one knee bend, front knee straight. At the top, open up. At the top, turn to your right side. At the top, straight down, open at the bottom. At the top, back to the front. At the top, open up. And sit and stop. Wave hands in a cloud single sweep. Both palms raise the front on the same level. By the way, last night I met an old friend in the banquet. 100-year-old lady. The voice is so powerful, she could talk like a thunder. And the secret of long life, Chinese opera singing. So I invited her to our birthday party in May. We get to meet him. What a lady. 100 years old. Another good friend of mine who sing like Elvis Presley. A very good friend. 80 is 3 years older than me. So simple. 83 years old. Wow, it's a beautiful voice. It's good to sing for us too. Some interesting people. So age is just a number.
They
Okay.
say that the age. And
That was me.
doesn't change. Everything changes, but not for.
Some people, I met some younger people, the thinking is I'm getting old. I don't have energy. They're defeating themselves. Remember, as long as you keep on doing Qigong or Tai Chi, you'll keep young much longer. Yang sweep, upper palm face your face, lower hand let's drink water. Now this exercise called wave hands is particularly helpful to strengthen your kidneys. Because you need strong kidneys to detox toxins in the body and also to extend your life, to be younger as you get older. Reverse sweep. You know how you can compare Tai Chi, why softness is power. I gave you one example. Everybody can know the answer. Between the teeth and the tongue, which one is harder? Teeth. Okay. Tongue and teeth, which one lasts longer? Tongue. What's it telling you? Softness is the key. When you are in the society the same, don't always lose temper. Be very nice. Because harmony creates positive energy, especially in the family and among friends. Sit and stop. Double wrist to your left side. So lower back make a circle, fingers and wrist to make a circle. Now this is an anti-dementia exercise. By moving the fingers and reverse. And to your right side. And reverse. And stop. Breathe in. Breathe out. So for people who do a lot of desk work without much motion, you can still do this while you're sitting on the computer. You can do this. Now, moving these fingers that way, one at a time, not just loosen up your joints, but also improve your function. To slow down aging and to avoid dementia. Very important, very good exercise. Now, open left leg, shoulder wide, small spiral hands, palms face down. Your left hand first, breathe in, breathe out, sit, and hand beside your ear, breathe in up, breathe out, sit. And stop. And yin and yang push. Lower back goes backwards as you sit. Breathing up. This is a very powerful exercise to fight things like kidney stones. In fact, I use this one exercise to, over time, to cure quite a few people with kidney stones. Upward push. Downward push. And stop. All okay hands, left hand first, breathe in, breathe out, sit, breathe in up, breathe out, sit, breathe in up. And stop. Breathe in, breathe out. The big windmill, left leg in the front, left hand on top, breathe in up, breathe out down, At the front, reverse. And one step forward. At the front, reverse. And stop. Small windmill, left toes on the ground, left hand on top. It's like either a sea bottom. Breathe out, sit, breathe it up. And reverse. And change taps. And reverse. And stop. Number 18, the last one, toward your turning and waist. Left foot 45 degrees, right leg to the front, right hand on top. Turn your hip toward the front leg. At the end, hips around. Come back, hips flat. So full moon to the front, palm moon to the back. Now, this is the number one exercise for your spinal column. As a result, it also enhances your central nervous system. Sit and stop. Take your legs, left leg in the front, left hand on top. Turn the hips toward the left. Sit and stop. 3 times, 3 fingers. By the way, in your day-to-day life, someone you have a very busy schedule every day, you have time for Tai Chi set, you can focus on the 18 form. Okay, open. The first few movements we done earlier today, so you should remember. Start the Tai Chi. On the ball, left blast first tail. On the ball again, blast first tail, bounce. Pull, squeeze, and push. Single wing. And time. Step up, raise hands. Start breathing range. Open up. Open up, step up, cross knee, 2 step. 5 step forward, take the pickup. Open up, step up, cross knee, 2 step. Left side. Right side again. Take the pickup. Open up, step up, cross knee, 2 step. Top the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. And parry comes up. Cross hands. Parry tiger to mountain. 45 degrees to the back. Horizontal single whip, single sweep, single sweep, single sweep with German slants, double sweep. Tap up first on the elbow. You toss monkey 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Slide penny flying. Step up, raise hands. Tall closes waist. Open up. Step up, plus knee to step. Needle at C40. Find the back. Turn and chop the fist. Chop the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Step up, cross burst tail, bounce. Pull. Squeeze. And push. Single reach. Wave hands in the clouds 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Single reach. Right on horseback. Separate the right leg. Separate the left leg. Turn the left kick. Step up plus knee, twist step. Left side. Step up planting, punch. Turn and chop the fist. Chop the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Right kick. Step up, hit tiger on the left. Turn, hit tiger on the right. Right kick. Hit the temples. Left kick. Turn and right kick. Out the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Apparent close up. Horse hands. Carry tiger to mountain. Slanting single whip, leading single whip to the side. Separate to one towards me 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left glass first page. Glass first page. Bounce. Pull. Squeeze. And push. Single whip. Fairly deep works of the shuttles. 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left glass first page. Glass first page. 1, 2, squeeze, and push. Single whip. Wave hands in the cloud 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single whip. Snake clips low. Golden cogs hands on 1 leg. Left side. Repulse monkey. 1, 2, and 3. Slanting flight. Step up, raise hands. Small closest waist. Open up. Step up plus knee to step. Needle at C40. Flying through the back. Turn and chop the fist. Chop the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Step up, block first tail. Arm, xiao, punch, pull, squeeze, and push. Single grip. Wave hands in the clouds 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single grip. Ride on horseback. Right leg attacks the tongue. Turn the right kick. Top the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Step up, flash, first time. Bounce. Squeeze. And push. And single leg. And snake clips low. Step up 7 stars. Retrieve right on tiger's back. Shield with forward now. Turn and cross lotus trip. Shield with forward now. Chop the fist. Step up, deflect, parry, and punch. Parry close up. Cross hands. Close, touch. 3 times beating. 1, 2, 3. Love your hands hot. Have your right arm inside out. Your arm inside out. Body top down. Back top down. Knees to the right. 1, 2, 3. Left 1, 2, 3. From the back 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody have a nice weekend. See you Tuesday night for Qigong or Sunday next week. Tai Chi.